Good morning, everyone. It's Mr. Butler. It is Thursday, May 14th, 2020. Hang in there. We are getting close to the end. Make sure that you're giving your best effort and really applying yourself every single day. Let's see what we're going to do for today. Does anyone know what an idiom is? Here, a second. This is English class. Well, idiom is a phrase whose figurative definition is not the same as the literal definition. So think about something like it's raining cats and dogs. It's not really raining cats and dogs. It just means that it's raining a lot. Or something like the sky's the limit. All right. Well, think about this phrase. Too much of a good thing is a bad thing, meaning an excessive amount of something that is enjoyable or beneficial is actually harmful. Can you think of any experiences where this might be true? Can you think of anything in your life where this might apply? What about in school? Is too much of school maybe not beneficial in the long run? Well, that's kind of what we're going to be studying today. Stay tuned for me to explain in just a few minutes. Let's take a look at our learning target and success criteria for today. Our learning target, I can describe the culture of South Korea today. We're going to discuss an NPR article about the education in South Korea with my classmates. That is your success criteria. By the end of the week, you are going to have completed Life in Mongolia slides, China's economy article, the comparison. Today is your NP article reflection, and tomorrow you will be working on the Community Day discussion board. Let's move on to the next slide. All right. Last year we read the same NPR article in Global Studies, and we discussed our reactions and the parts that stuck out the most to us. This year, because of distance learning, we're going to do the same thing, except it's going to be online. The pros of this is that you're not going to be put on the spot like you would in the classroom, and you don't have to worry about interrupting others or taking turns. Unfortunately, some of the cons is that it's going to take a little bit more effort to read through everyone's posts rather than just listening to their responses in class. Okay, so make sure you're aware that there are going to be some more difficult parts to this project. All right, we're going to be talking about South Korea's educational system. But first, we're going to talk about a study done by the PISA, the Program of International Student Assessment, is an organization that evaluates the educational systems of different countries based off the math, science, and reading scores of 15-year-old students. In this study, in 2018, there were 70 different countries that participated, and South Korea ranked 7th in math and 11th in science. Where do you think the United States ranked? Well, the United States ranked 40th in math, 24th in reading, and 25th in science. All right, and Neil Harris is like, why? How could that be? The United States is supposed to rock in everything. Well, because, Neil Patrick Harris, South Korea's culture around education is a lot different than ours. And that's what we'll be studying today. All right, so how to do today's assignment. Well, you need to read the article. No, you actually need to read it, people. Like, sit down and read it. Put down your Instatalk and your Facegram. And as you read, make some notes of the things that stick out most to you. Like, what is the most shocking? What can you relate to the most? What reminds you of something that you've heard of before? After you've actually read the article, you will post on the discussion board. Your post should include the parts that stuck out to you the most and why, and your reaction. Okay? So if you're not sure what to write, think about that idiom at the beginning. Is South Korea taking too much of a good thing like education and making it a bad thing? That can be a way to start your writing. And then your third step for today is to respond to at least one other person's post in a responsible and respectful manner. It's okay to disagree, but make sure that you're not personally attacking or intentionally offending or dragging anyone down. So 3 steps. Number 1, actually read the article. Number 2, post on the discussion board your reaction to the article and what stuck out to you the most. And step